Good morning, Eagle Plains. That's how excited I am today because, as you heard, we are going to be launching Road Safety Week at our school. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So before we begin, you probably, at our assemblies, we usually don't have as many people. We have parents, but we have other people here today. So I want to do some introductions, okay? So we are really honored and privileged because we have Peel Region's Police Chief here. So we'd like to welcome Police Chief McCord. And we also have some other people that are here. He has his team, Peel Regional Police team here, and we'd like to give them a round of applause too. We've talked a lot about road safety. You've talked about lessons in your class, how important it is to be safe around our school and in our community. I know many of you have been to the Peel Safety Village and have learned safety tips about road safety, about bicycle safety. You're going to be learning a lot more today. So be a great audience as you usually are, and you're going to find out why we're all superheroes here today too. Can't wait. You ready to go? Yeah! Okay, I'm going to pass the mic over to our Police Chief McCord.
So, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I like this. You all pay attention. This is really, really good. So, today, we're here because this is Road Safety Week. And the police are partly responsible for road safety. But if you hear me correctly, I said, we're only partly responsible for road safety. All of you are also responsible for road safety, as is your parents, as is your grandparents, as is all your family members and your friends. Everybody is responsible for road safety. So that's the reason we're here today, and that's the reason that we're here with all of our officers, so that you can see that we're all responsible for road safety. Everybody get that and understand it? Yes? Good. So, one of my trusty assistants here is, does everybody know Officer Michelle Vivian? Have you met her? So, Michelle and I are going to work together here today to let you understand why we're here and why we're all superheroes. So, Michelle, do you want to take it away?
That's the first time. All right. So you know what? Officer Michelle has a really important question to ask you. How many of you have a favorite superhero? Oh my, look at all the hands. And our chief has one too. Chief, who's your superhero? Superman. Wow, who loves Superman? Yes, you like Superman too? That's fantastic. Now, when we think about our favorite superhero, when we think about that superhero, what makes that superhero really, really special to us? Does anybody think? What do you think? What makes them really special? Chief, do you have something that makes your superhero really special to you? Wow, responsibility. And when we talk about responsibility, what kind of responsibilities do we think we should have?
Well, my responsibility is responsibility for driving properly and making good decisions. That's what my responsibility is. My designated driver. Make good decisions with your responsibility.
Good decisions. Does everybody here make good choices? Do you make good choices? And when we think of superheroes, what kind of things do you think about? What would your superhero, what would they have? Maybe they would wear something. What would they wear? A hood? A suit, like a uniform, right? Yes, a superhero wears a uniform. Would they wear something else? Could they wear something else? Like what? Like a cape. Yeah, like a cape, like the chief is wearing. The chief is wearing his cape. And what about having, maybe a superhero would have something really special. What would you think a superhero would have really special that would make them so different than anybody else? What do you think? A superpower! Yes!
That's right!
That's right! And what did the chief say? The chief said that his superpower was what? What did he say? Does anybody remember? Responsibility. Nice remembering. Fantastic. Responsibility. Are you guys responsible for anything? Yes? You're responsible for some things, Chief.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good because I want to tell you today, you're actually responsible for road safety.
I am a road safety superhero. Did you know that? And my superpower is looking all ways before I cross the street. I know when I say looking all ways, some of you are going to say, Officer Michelle, I was taught to look 2 ways. But I really want you to keep yourselves safe. And how we do that is by looking all ways around. So I want you guys to take a nice long look to your left and a nice long look to your right. And I want you to take a quick peek back. And when we're looking back, we're looking for those cars that are coming up and turning. We don't want to walk in front of a car that turns, do we? No way. So we are going to look all ways and make sure it's safe for us before we cross that street. What other things do you think we should be looking for? If we're looking for cars, is there some other things that we could be looking for? What do you think? Yeah. Like bad people? Well, okay, but yeah, we need to look for bad people all the time. Yes, you're right. But other things that if we step out into that road, what could hurt us? What kind of things? Yes. Oh, the cars, yeah. What? A bike, yes. What else? What else? What else? Yeah. A scooter. Ooh, I really like that one, Chief. What do you think? A scooter? Oh, I think that's fantastic. Come on up here. Come on up here. I think you are a road safety superhero. What do you think? All right, that's awesome. You can go and sit down now. Thank you very, very much. Chief, what do you think? Do you think there's some more?
You know, I think Officer Bancroft may be a superhero. I think so. I think you're going to have to ask him. So, Officer Bancroft, and let me tell you before he starts, it's not his voice. So, Officer Bancroft, what's your superhero power?
Chief, no offense, but in the office they refer to me as B-Dog. So, Officer B-Dog, Officer B, my superpower has something to do with this. Close. Now, hold on. So here's my superpower, and I'll work work you up to my superpower, okay? Now, I'm sure, how many people have cell phones? Nice, that's pretty good. I just got my cell phone last week, so that's pretty good. How many people here drive? Get out of here, no way. Okay. How many people drive your parents crazy? That's what I meant. Put your hands up. All right. So, my superpower has to do with my cell phone, and if I'm walking, as in walking across the street, coming up to an intersection, I don't want to, have my phone out. If I'm driving, I want to be able to put my phone away, right? So that's my superpower right there, storing my phone. So when I'm driving, pretend I'm driving, phone goes right in there when I'm driving. See how easy that is? Does anyone know anyone, whether it be a brother, sister, grandparent, mother, father, those are some of the options that you would say they could be a superhero if they did what I did. Does anyone? Who would be that person who would you tell to, hey, store your phone away? This young man here in the black sweatshirt, yeah? Your sister? How old is your sister? 14. And she has a cell phone, obviously. So you would tell your sister to put her cell phone away when she's crossing the street. For safety, right? That's right. I think you can. Come on up.
Hello, kids. My name is Officer Ajla, Baldeep Ajla, and work with Regional Police, as you can see. And as my partners have, everybody has a superpower. And mine is the one you can clearly see here. It's making the eye contact. A lot of us don't make eye contact, and we have had a number of collisions, accidents. So what do you think is most important while making the eye contact? Anyone? Okay. So I'm going to go at the back this time. It's been a lot of people from the front. So anybody at the back, excuse me. So what's more important making the eye contact? What is important? Go ahead, yell it out. Yep. Excellent. Looking at the car is important, but making the eye contact with the driver who's actually in control of that car, right? He's making decisions to go or not. And making the eye contact will actually give them that signal, okay, I'm crossing. Just so you can see, one of the kids is crossing with his grandfather or father. So some people don't know, and they just walk right into the car. Am I right? And how many people have faced that on the road? Going back from the school at Bramley City Center, Square One. You see that every day? Okay. I'm going to come to the girl here in black. Okay, you can tell me if you ever faced that. You raise your hand. There you go.
I was at the mall and my parents were driving, and then the lady just walked really fast into it. My parents didn't see her.
What did she have to do?
She just had to give us eye contact.
Excellent work. Okay, you're going to come out with me. She's my next superhero for today. Okay, let's walk up. Sorry, didn't get your name.
Gurleen.
Okay, Chief, Gurleen is our next superhero, and she is here to tell us about the eye contact. Gurleen. Thanks, Gurleen. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm Officer Donna, and I, too, have a superpower. I don't know if anybody can maybe see how focused I can become. So, because I need to stay focused, because I am a driver, there's a few things that potentially could be distracting to me as I'm driving. So, who can give me maybe a couple of ideas of what a distraction would be for me if I was driving? Yes. Pardon? My phone could be a good distraction. Who blew that? Do you see how quickly we can be distracted? Who turned around and looked to see where that noise was coming from? Exactly. So, a phone could be a distraction. So if your parents are driving, what else? What other kinds of things? Yes. Go ahead, honey. Yep. Yes, a pet, absolutely. Yes. White t-shirt back there. Yes. Your children, exactly. So, as a child, do you sit in the back seat? Do your parents drive? So what is your superhero going to be in the back seat? Yeah, yourself. So what are you going to do to be super so your parents can drive and stay focused? Yeah, so not bothering them while they're driving. And maybe, are we going to scream or are we going to be quiet? Awesome. You want to be a superhero today? Come on up. And I also like your shirt. Yes. Come on up here. What's your name?
Ayushi.
Nice to meet you. Okay, now this is something that I also like to do. We have to do a superhero pose. You know what that is? This. And then look up. There you go. Nice. All right, now we're going to take a picture. Okay? All right. Good. Superhero pose. Nice. There you go. Awesome. Perfect. Good. Thank you very much.
All right, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Boys and girls, was that really fun? Did you have a good time? Awesome. Did you learn a lot of good things? Fantastic. You know what? I know the chief has to leave because he has to go and do a lot of road safety hero stuff now. So can we say, yay, chief, and thank him for coming?
Thank you to all of you coming in here and participating today, because you know it's really exciting to know that we have so many superheroes. So I'm going to leave you with all the officers. I actually have to go to work and do something. So is that okay? Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Now, just before you head out, Police Chief, we'd like to bring up Miss Sohi, our school trustee.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Wasn't that good education piece in here that is so important for each and every one of you for your safety? Yeah, so we'd like to say thank you. Thank you, Chief McCord, on behalf of the board for choosing our school and for identifying the superheroes. Let's give a big round of applause to all our superheroes. So we want to make sure that we follow the safety rules that we discussed, right? And we want to make sure that we take this message out and share this with our siblings, our parents, and everyone around us. We want to make sure that our communities are safe. Say something? Yes. So Peel District School Board and Peel Regional Police have a really good working partnership, and we constantly work together to make sure our communities and our schools are safe. So at the end, we are again saying thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and thank you all of you for being the good listeners. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
And we have one of our grade 8 students who has chosen to thank the chief on behalf of all our staff and students.
Thank you, Police Chief McCord, for the wonderful presentation on road safety. It's an honor to have you here, and we're delighted that the Peel Region Police have chosen our school for this event. We want to thank you once again for coming and giving us the opportunity to educating us. We know you want the best for us, and we appreciate you coming and guiding us. Thank you.
We are going to leave these pictures, and these are going to be left here so that at any time you guys want to be a superhero, then you guys can put your faces in here and get pictures. So make sure mom and dad come and get pictures of you with your faces in a superhero costume, all right? Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Remember all of your road safety superpowers.